Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come to you today with a fall kind of get ready with me. This is going to be a chatty get ready with me, but yeah, this has just kind of been my go-to look. In the summer, I do try and keep it a little bit more on the light side, on the natural side, and fall, I'm like, F it. Like, there is no better time of year than this. There is no reason that I cannot do whatever I want with my makeup. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I am starting with a clean face. I have put my moisturizers and everything like that on, and I have also primed my skin because I like to let my primer sit in for about 5 minutes before I go on with any other products. So the primer I use today is the Professional by Benefit, and I do like this primer, but I enjoy the Smashbox Pore Minimizing one a little bit better. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is foundation. I am actually going to be mixing some things today, and I'm going to be using a clean beauty sponge. This is one from Chatty, and I am going to be using the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup in the shade 3.5, which is way too dark and pink for me. And so I'm going to be mixing in the Custom Cover Drops in N10 or 5F11. And I'm gonna make a little cocktail in the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna put it onto my face and blend it in. So I am going to be setting my under eye area and like my forehead, kind of nose and chin area with the this light powder. This is the Marc Jacobs 40 Mirage filter, like contouring, highlighting powders essentially. And I'm also going to be using the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder in light 4-5. To set the rest of my face. You do not need this Marc Jacobs powder by any stretch of the imagination. The NYX one will work just as well. I just have this. So I'm gonna use it. I really like to powder my face because I have combination skin, as I talked about in my skincare video, and for me it's, especially because the Urban Decay foundation is a very glowy foundation, by the time I'm done with this makeup look, it'll probably have already sunk into my skin anyway. And if I feel too powdery, then you just use some setting spray. So I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. I really love this palette. It smells really good. You've probably heard about it all the time. But this has just been like my fall go-to. I also have my Little Baby Z palette that I talked about in my favorites video the other day. But I really want to use my peanut butter and jelly one today. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush and go into Extra Creamy and put that all over the eye area. I'm going in with a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Peanut Butter and put that through the crease. Now I'm going to take peanut butter and I'm going to put it in the outer V, I guess you could say. Essentially, I'm going to bring it almost halfway into my eyelid. You could do this exact technique with any color in any eyeshadow palette that you have. It's literally just 3 colors on my eyes. I'm now going to go in with this Japanese brush. I don't know what it is. It's essentially kind of like a smudger brush or a blending brush or something like that. But I'm just gonna go in with peanut butter again and go underneath the lash line. Just gonna fix the worst headache. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Japanese 213 brush. It's a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be picking up Spread the Love, which is a peach color with hints of gold in it. I'm just going to be matching that up, essentially putting it on the inner half of my eye lid. It's not like a crazy standout color or anything like that. And again, this is not like a glam tutorial or anything like that. This is just like very, very simple and like what I do on an everyday basis. So then I go back in with the 217 brush and a little bit more of peanut butter, really tap off the excess, and then just very gently blend those two together. And you can see my eyes have a little bit more definition to them. They are brighter on the inner corners, but it's not like stark white. I generally only do stark white when I'm doing, again, more of a glamorous look or with a wing. And if you wanted to add a wing to this, by all means. I am just going to add brown eyeliner. This is the Maybelline New York Unstoppable something or other. It's rubbed off, and I think that this is in the shade Espresso. I think it's a dark brown. That's all it is. So now I'm going to take this dark brown and I'm just going to smudge it along my upper lash line. If you don't want to make it this smoky, you could either use a lighter brown or something a little bit metallic or something like that, but still in like whatever color you chose, still in that family. But this is just going to intensify my lashes. I'm really just going to like wiggle it right in my lashes. So like almost like I'm tight lining, but I'm just gonna wiggle it right in my lashes, and I'm focusing on the outer corner. I'm just gonna take that same shader brush, just wipe it off a little bit, and I'm going to be using Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek. I'm going to be using it on my inner corner. I'm going to be going in with the Milani Easy Brow Automatic Pencil. It's water resistant and I have natural taupe. And I'm going to do my brows, and then I'm going to use Shimma Shimma under my brow bone. I love this brow pencil so much. So good. It's soft, but it's not too soft, and it's a little waxy, but it's not too waxy. It almost like dries down into a powder a little bit, but it's not like powdery. It's awesome. I personally do all of my powders on the rest of my face first, and then I do my mascara last, because I find that the powder kind of falls into my lashes otherwise, so that's how I do it. So first I'm going to use the Body Shop Honey Bronzer in, I think this is 01. Yeah. And this is a matte bronzer. I have like just hit pan on it. I'm going to be using this Flower F01 brush. It's a big old brush. I'm just going to be warming up my face. I'm not going to be like packing on the bronzer like I would for like summertime, because obviously nobody is still that bronzed in the summer, but I do need to give my skin life in a major way. Next I'm going to contour. I don't contour too strongly these days. I used to contour pretty much like every single day. I'm just going to use the Marc Jacobs and the I think this is the contour brush from Real Techniques. Yep. So I generally don't contour too harshly nowadays. I just try and kind of make a shadow, kind of help my cheekbones stand out a little bit. So you can see it's not super harsh or anything. Next I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in 326B Rosé Champagne. I absolutely love this blush. It is, in my opinion, it's a slightly more pinky, but it's pretty much a dupe for Amaretto in the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow Becca palette thingy. But I like to start my blush back here, and then because I naturally have rosy cheeks, so I don't want it, and I'm also heavier, so I don't want it to be like mannequin. I'm going to go in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette, and I'm going to be using a mixture of Champagne Pop and Prosecco. And I'm going to be using the Sephora Pro Crease brush, which is the number 10. Now I don't like the crazy strong highlight personally. Like that right there is probably the strongest I'll get with my highlight, at least in the winter time. I'm going to go back in with my face powder and my face brush, and I'm going to just powder over it because, like I said, I personally don't like the crazy strong highlight. I really want to try the Essence nude highlighter. I've heard that that's amazing and looks like super natural on the skin, but I don't have it in Canada, and last time I was in Ulta I couldn't find it, so I think I'm gonna have to order it off their website. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on mascara. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara in black. So obviously with this look you can use any lipstick in the world. I just happen to like very dark vampy colors in the fall. This is probably the darkest I get in the fall. In the winter I bring out the really deep colors. So normally I enjoy like MAC's Plumful, or there's like a Flower Cosmetics one I think called Rose. There's just a couple that I probably could have done a little bit lighter, but this is 680 Mesmerizing Magenta Matte from Maybelline. Probably one of my favorite fall colors ever. So that was my fall makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you come back for more videos. Make sure that if you like videos like this, that you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment down below. What's your favorite fall lipstick ever? What is it? Ever in the history of ever? Write it down below. And make sure that if you like my channel, you subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway at 50 subscribers. I know it's only 50 subscribers, but that's a lot to me. Like 50 people is a lot of people. I couldn't imagine like doing this in front of 50 people. I'd be like, but that's a lot of people for me. So love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.